Welcome back, everybody, to the Arizona Cardinals franchise. Just getting off our bye week, week 11, and right now sitting at 7-3, about to take on the 3-7 Seattle Seahawks. This Seahawks team struggling big time this season, but we're 7-3, 3-game win streak after losing obviously 3 straight in a row. It was looking like we were on a little bit of a downward spiral, but we're not. But the thing is, the Rams have won 5 in a row. The Niners 3 in a row. Seattle's the team right now in this division that's on their way out. So this is a big game for Seattle to try to stay in this division. Right now, Kenneth Walker, 511 yards. You got Lockett at 732, having a really good season. It's just the scoring's not really there for this offense. I mean, they have a lot of weapons. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba, DK Metcalf, Lockett, Noah Fant's a solid tight end, solid run game. Defensively, as you can see, they're just not creating enough pressure right now. Now, with our offensive line, that could happen against us, but Kyler's probably going to be on the move. Obviously, still no Marvin Harrison Jr., so receiving is going to be a little bit interesting, but going on the road, one of the toughest places to play, it's still going to be a test. And like I said, Seattle, this is going to be a big one for them being at 3-7. They need this victory badly. A loss here could possibly put them out of everything. All right, we got a team meeting here. We talk about, how are we talking? Defense, offense? Looks like we're talking to the offense and James Conner. We can run on their defense, he says. Any player specifically? Well, I mean, you'd have to run on the defensive line. I don't understand how you wouldn't be running on one guy. I mean, so how should we attack that? Run right at him, get to the second level, get to their linebackers. Some of these press conferences are so funny. All right, Connor, 125 yards rushing or 2 touchdowns. I think the 2 touchdowns might be a little bit more attainable. Let's go with the 2 touchdowns. I don't know if I'm going to commit to 125 yards rushing with James Conner. We'll just stick with the 2 TDs, see if we can get that done, and that'll be one of the goals going in for this week. 2 touchdowns, still obviously looking for the win. And we also have a linebacker breakout. Who is this going to be? Want to push Mac Wilson Sr. hard this week, challenge him. How does that sound? 5 tackles and a pick. Oh, man. He had an interception. Oh, that's so tough. Let's just choose a new goal. I kind of like that. How you can choose a new goal. 5 tackles and a tackle for loss, 5 tackles and a sack, pick, or forced fumble, or 2 tackles for loss. Let's just do the 5 tackles and 1 for loss. Probably could have done 2 tackles for loss, but sometimes those tackles for loss aren't easy. It's not easy to get in there sometimes. So 5 tackles and 1 tackle for loss to get a dev upgrade. I believe he's at normal, so that would put him at star. Mac Wilson is having a fantastic season this year. He really is. So definitely obtainable. See him get the job done. Got to get the 2 touchdowns with Connor, but first come first, really. You got to get a victory here today to try to put this Seattle team pretty much out of their misery. Because I don't even know right now, it's sitting at 3-8 with rookie coach Mike McDonald, who's doing a great job in real life. At 3-8, you're probably done for. But those Seahawk uniforms, man, they're so good. As here we go, we are underway. Seattle's going to receive the ball first. Let's get this one going, as this will be returnable up to around the 24-yard line. But yeah, those Seattle uniforms, wow, they look so good. I even like the regular Seattle uniforms. It's not like a classic. Like, to me, a team like Miami, right? How are you not wearing your classic alternate unis like all the time? And there is Mac Wilson with the pick. Of course, we choose the goal with that interception, and he gets an interception on the first play of the game. That's just how it goes, I guess, right? Well, we'll take the pick. We'll take the turnover. Great start for this defense. Let's see if we can take advantage. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 21. Here's Kyler, and here's Connor. We got to get, obviously, the 2 touchdowns. Cuts around the edge. 1 man to beat. Connor down to around the 6 or 7 yard line. But, yeah, like Miami, they should be wearing those old-school Dolphin uniforms all the time. Their new ones, But these Seahawk ones are, they are fantastic. As Connor down to the 1. So 2nd and goal, we might as well just give it right back to him. See if we can get at least 1 touchdown here to start. Right back to him. Up the middle. There you go. Easy going. Touchdown. And we'll start off with a fantastic start. Getting the pick. Getting the touchdown for Connor. 7-0 lead. And as I always say, if you want to keep a team down, especially in the NFL, these guys are pros. You want to keep them down early, especially a team that's really struggling. You got to get a lead early. But this day and age of the NFL, even with a 21-point lead going into the third quarter, fourth quarter, I mean, the way offenses can be put together, everything kind of benefits the offense. Not always a guarantee. As DK with the reception, he's got himself a first down up to the 47-yard line. Yeah, you'd say 15, 20 years ago, a lead of like, even 10 was in the fourth quarter. You might have the game in the bag. Not nowadays. That is for sure, as that is going to be a sack. Zaven Collins, we'll see if he gets the full credit. I'm not sure, as Ojulari there to clean it up. So probably half sack each. And a 3rd and 11 as Seattle goes empty. Down the field, goes underneath. Caught, and that will be well short of the first down. So the defense gets the stop. It's the ball back in the hands of this offense. Here comes Kyler. Blitz. Looking down the field. Open man is Michael Wilson. And even with the blitz brought by Seattle, great protection. Kyler allowed to find his receiver, and Wilson with the catch and a first down. Up to the 38. This time just 4. This time, even with just a 4-man rush, it works out a lot better. Giddey throws Nwosu, and that is going to be a big-time sack. So a 3rd down and 20 here, back to the 48. Not quite in field goal range, so if we can get some yardage back, maybe we can get back into field goal range as Kyler's going to take off, has some running room, makes a man miss, makes another one miss, and he's very short of the first. Jerome Baker just takes him down, but now with that yardage, I think we go for this one here. So 4th and inches, so a 19.5-yard run for Kyler, and we give it to Connor on 4th down, and he's up the middle, and he's got himself a first down. Absolutely huge run from Kyler Murray. Keep this drive rolling. Fires, got it. Zay Jones has it, catch, and a first down. Now, also, Zay Jones, in reality, number 0, will be changed, I believe, after maybe the next game or the game after. As we throw this one to Michael Wilson on an RPO, and he's in for the touchdown. Yeah, Sean Murphy bunting. He is 0 in this. His real number is 23. So just a couple cosmetic things to clean up. This was pre-patch as well. I believe we'll see coming up next game. I definitely have the new Axiom face mask and helmets in the game, which is awesome. So we'll have to change to that. We'll get that all fixed up. I'm trying to make sure every player that does wear them, which is a lot. If you watch the NFL, a lot of guys are wearing those helmets nowadays. I'm going to try to make sure that every guy that actually wears them has them, as that is going to be a sack. Ojulari, I couldn't tell if that was Collins or somebody else meeting at the quarterback, as down goes Geno. So I'll try to make sure I can get it, I try to get as much equipment and uniform, the way the guys wear it, as it is. Like I said before, if you're new here or don't know, I do kind of I'll look at game photos from the previous week. I'll go to each team's website, look at game photos, and try to see what they wear, what kind of padding, what kind of, gloves they're wearing. Players change it up every week a lot of the times and try to base it off their uniform, but I'll do my best to make sure that it is about as accurate as you can possibly get, because I want that accuracy and kind of that realism for sure. But Seattle now has a chance here, trying to get something rolling, but Nick Cross comes down and lays out Jackson Smith in Jigba, and he cannot hang on. So a 3rd and 5. Juno back to throw. Quickly got it out to Noah Fant. Murphy bunting there just to slow him down. Does throw him down. Oh, Gardeck's a little bit shaken up there. But tell you what, Nick Cross, after bringing him over in that Buda Baker trade, has been absolutely fantastic. He really has. This Fant with the catch. There's Cross that does bring him down. He's been very good, I have to say. And also getting the first-round pick involved. Can't complain about that trade, really. As Wilson, could that count? Could that be a tackle for loss there? Or are they just going to give it to Kazir White? We'll see. 3rd and 13. Just keep everything in front of us here. Or just bring him down for a second. A fumble, ball is loose. Zaven Collins there to recover. Absolutely huge. And when it rains, it pours here for Seattle. Not looking too good here today. Was that Robinson? Yeah, I mean, Geno just pretty much lost it himself. 14-0 still this game. But now a chance to put it up to possibly a 21-0 lead as we'll pitch it out to Connor, as Connor will be picking up around 2. And Jerome Baker, very fast linebacker. McBride has muscle cramps, will be able to return. 2 minutes left here in this first half. Kyler to throw, looking, that is tough, incomplete, and Seattle gets a defensive stop after the fumble, so that gives their offense a chance here. With less than 2 minutes in this first half, there's Geno back to throw. And he's going to be picked off! Williams just undercuts. I mean, he was there. I don't know what Geno's doing. I don't know where he's making that throw. Another mistake from the Seattle offense in our defense today. If you had him in a fantasy league, you had this Arizona Cardinals defense right now, you are racking up the points. That is for sure. Jeez. As Kyler's going to keep this one, but he'll run in for the touchdown. That's not going to matter. Flag on the play. Bring it back. Man. Taking away points. That is never a good thing. Holding call brings that one back. Paris Johnson with the guilty party there. Knocks it back to the 33-yard line. Play action. Over the middle. Has a man. That has caught Zay Jones with the reception down to the 9. All right. Nice job coming right back. Big completion. We can let this clock roll a little bit. Plenty of time. Hand this one to Connor. Connor cuts it up. We got another flag on the play. More than likely another hold. We got to have the most holding penalties in the NFL. Froholt has got to have the most. Dude has like at least 1 or 2 per game. He has so many penalties. So now back to the 25. It's a 3rd and goal. Just a 3-man rush. Kyler taking off, just trying to get around the edge. He can't. Really should have just stayed in the pocket. And that does not work out for us. But it's just an incomplete pass. And a chance to get a field goal here right before halftime. And the kick is up, and it is perfect. Right down the middle. Kick is good. 17-0 lead as we go into halftime. And right now Seattle's got a lot of adjustments to make it halftime. Because right now stuff is not working for them. They are turning the ball over. Nothing is working as everything's working for Seattle so far against Green Bay. 28-10 lead right now. The 49ers who started off the season, not too well. I knew they'd be back, and they are. Look at Pittsburgh, 17-9 win. They are 9-2 on the season. Russell Wilson led Pittsburgh Steelers right now, looking very good at 9-2. All right, it's a chance for that daily double, you would say. Getting points before half, after half, first drive. We'll see as Kyler flings this one, but that's not going to happen. That is a quick 3 and out from our offense. Nothing there at all. So Seattle. Nothing on the board yet. What can this offense do? Geno fires and should have been picked off. Zone blitz worked out perfectly. He thought he read it, but he did not. And just luckily for the Seattle offense, it's a punt. So back-to-back punts from both offenses. As Kyler's got plenty of room in front of him. Nobody but within, that safety was like 35, 40 yards down the field. Kyler picks up the first down. You can see 518 yards rushing for him on this season. Leads the league in quarterback rushing at the moment. But a big 3rd and 14. Standing in the pocket, trying to find something. He gets out of there. He's going to get out away from everybody, but not too much. Up to the 39. Could put us in field goal range, though. But we're going to go for this, actually. We're just going to see what we can get here. 4th and 6. Over the middle, caught, Zay Jones reception, first down and more. Easily done, first down, move the chains. So we're trying to really kind of put this game away. If we get a touchdown here, 24-0, we got to get one more with this guy. And Connor breaking tackles, breaks another one, and Connor's in for the touchdown. 2 broken tackles, runs over one guy, stiff arms another one to the ground, and Connor gets touchdown number 2 for the game. So that goal will be complete. And right now, a 24-0 lead. It's looking pretty good. And Seattle would do another quick 3 and out. put our offense back on the field as Greg Dortch broken tackle, and Dortch picks up an extra maybe 15. And that's another Cardinals first down. You put a touchdown up here, 31-0. Think about taking these starters out. Rolling out is Kyler. That is a perfect throw to Michael Wilson. And Wilson will get down to the 1. Well, right now, the Seattle team is, major troubles. Kyler rolling out, has an open man. There he is. There you go. Touchdown. This will be a 31-0 drubbing right now near the end of the third quarter. And, what is this team? We are just... It's crazy how good this team has been as Connor with a carry gets a block from Jay Jones, and Connor is off to the races. I don't think anybody's going to catch him, and Connor will add his third touchdown of the game. 38-0 is your score. Wow. I expected something tougher than this. And this is an absolute beatdown here today. As James Conner goes absolutely off, and that would end up being your final. 38-0. We shut out the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. Wow. Not much of a game here today. That'll put us to 8-3 and them to 3-8. Kyler, 13-19. He didn't have to really do much. Just 13 completions because James Conner goes 17 for 203 and 3 touchdowns. I know that 85-yarder there at the end adds to, obviously, but still, you take away that carry, he's still having a great game. Didn't have to do much yet through the air at all. McBride had 3 catches for a yard. When you run the ball like that, the way that, if they don't score anything, that's all that matters. Wilson had 7 total tackles, but did not get that tackle for loss. Of course he had a pick. Of course. So we will not get the dev upgrade for Mac Wilson, but still, solid games just continue for him. They really do. 7 total tackles and a pick just continues to add. I think no matter what at the end of the season, he's probably going to go up to star dev at least, I would think. Not about individual stats. It's more about playing together as a team and do things well. Yeah, that's true, 100%. But of course, I had to change the interception thing. We would have easily gotten it, but did not happen. That's okay. It is fine. Like I said, the season he is having, the stats he is starting to accumulate now. The tackles have started to gone up. The picks are there. Love to get him a couple more sacks maybe, but yeah. I think he is just going to definitely go up to star. He'll be up there. The way he's going, he'll be up there for a possible Defensive Player of the Year award. That's how good he has been this season. Maybe top 3, top 5, but put him up there. You'll definitely get a dev upgrade. O-line gets an extra 2500 XP, same with the running backs. After the Connor 200-yard game, and definitely going to be an Offensive Player of the Week, 17 carries. He had 3 TDs. Oh, Chiefs just swept that one. So let's look at the playoff bracket. So AFC Ravens 1, NFC Detroit is 1. We are the number 2 seed in the NFC. You go back to when we started this franchise. Cardinals have some solid players. Young guys, just a lot to prove, still in a rebuilding mode. If you're telling me right now, going into week 13, we're the number 2 seed in the NFC at 8-3, I'd have said you're crazy. But here we are. And we're taking on this Minnesota Vikings team. We're going to get into this game. That was a 38-0 drubbing. So, you know what? Let's get into a second game here today. Let's take on this Minnesota Vikings team. As we have, I would say, maybe the best back-to-back uni. I don't know. We got the ice uniforms on for Minnesota. So you got Seattle's unis. You got Minnesota's, these ice. Oh, man. The all white, they look pretty good too. As here we go in Minnesota. Now, obviously, you got J.J. McCarthy at the helm. In real life, he is obviously done for the season. Be back next year. Sam Darnold is... I've never been a Sam Darnold fan. 25 touchdowns, 19 picks from McCarthy. I never saw much in him, but now, years into the NFL, he's definitely learned things. He is showing his stuff here this year. And when you're throwing to me, the best receiver in football in Justin Jefferson. So That always helps, and their defense is lights out. Minnesota's got a very good team this year. All right, 2nd and 13. JJ looking down the field, going up top, but this one's knocked away. There is Sean Murphy Bunting. There you go, changed his uniform number, and you can see the camera angle's a little different, as this is now post-patch. As what was that throw? Throwing off his back foot. That was wild, incomplete, as Minnesota will have to punt. And there you go. You can see the new helmet, the new face mask on Kyler, so we got everything set up. At least they didn't screw it up. At least they look very, very good. That's for sure. 1st and 10 from the 21. Kyler's going to keep this one. And slides down before it takes a hit. Has himself a 1st down. Move the chains. That's one thing I wish they would change. I mean, there's a lot of things sometimes in Madden you wish they would change. But one thing is the start of the slide. They definitely do not have that in this game. At least to me, they don't. Where the end of the slide is, where you go down, the end of the slide is where the ball is spotted. They need to really implement that in the game. When you just hit that button to slide, it's got to be right there is where they figure it out. Okay, that's the ball spotted. Because there's plenty of 1st downs. There's no way, even that last slide, I think that would have been very close. But we kind of got lucky with the spot. It's just how it is. 3rd and 3. Kyler looking, and that's going to be incomplete. Can't complete that one. Do we go for this one here? Maybe 4th and 3 from the 33. Let's go for it. Let's see what we got here. In motion. Zay's got it. 1st down. There we go. Oh, I saw Zay Jones. Why did I say Zay Jones is number 0? No. I'm completely... It's not Zay Jones that is 0. Why am I? That's Zach Pascal. I don't know what I was thinking there, so just thinking about it now. As Trey Benson with the catch, as Benson's got himself a 1st down on the screen pass there. It's Pascal 0. Yeah, okay, let's move on. It just pops in your head right now. All right, 3rd and 6. Murray looking. Pressure comes, and he will not be able to get through that pass. It's going to fall incomplete, and there's Van Ginkel with the pressure. And this time we will settle for a field goal attempt. Should be easy. This is an NCAA with the angles up the hash where you just never know what's going to happen. So 3-0 lead here in the 1st quarter. They will hand this ball off to Aaron Jones, and Mac Wilson is there for the nice tackle. I would definitely get Aaron Jones more involved. I mean, McCarthy, you can see the first couple throws. One underthrown, the other one was just completely wild. But that's a nice throw to the outside. That is caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. There's T.J. Hawkinson with the grab. See when Jefferson gets involved. Play action. Pressure coming, and there is Mac Wilson. What a play. Man, he has just been an unbelievable coverage linebacker. I mean, all-around linebacker, but the coverage has just been unreal this season. As, man, flying to the ball, both defenders, him and Max Melton, bringing down Hawkinson, and that will be nothing there, and a Minnesota punt. As we get to the final play here of this 1st quarter. We're going to hand off to James Conner, trying to back up that 200-yard rushing performance. This is a little bit better of a defense up front, that's for sure. So, this Minnesota defense, a little bit tougher. Have to rely more on this pass game. As Kyler over the middle makes a great throw. Greg Dortch has got it, and Dortch takes a big hit there from Harrison Smith. Maybe a little bit shaken up. Hold that back area, and yeah, he is going to be taken to the locker room. Our wide receiver depth is already not that great, so I don't want to see that at all. 1st and 10, hand to Connor, but you can see our offensive line is getting beat here today so far in this, run defense. Bruce Sternum, which you can kind of equate to, I would say, a concussion the way they play it in Madden, and he's out for the rest of the game. So that is going to bring attention now to other guys to really step up here as Michael Wilson with the grab and a 1st down. So now with Dortch out, we're going to have, Pascal will get some time here. Moore will get some time. Kyler's going to take off, and Kyler will slide down before any hits there as well. So we'll see. So you can step in. I don't know if we really have a true slot receiver. All these guys are kind of big, so that is the thing. Down the middle, Trey McBride with the grab, 1st down. Yeah, all these other guys that are stepping in are at least, I would say, 6'1", 6'2", or even bigger. I mean, you can definitely put those kind of guys in the slot, but normally you want that kind of like shifty guy that can work, anywhere on the field. Dortch is kind of perfect for that, as McBride won't be able to hang on to that one. That'll fall incomplete, and now brings up 3rd and goal from the 8. Benson out with motion. Leaves Kyler by himself. Looking. Over the middle. Has his man, Michael Wilson. Touchdown. That was absolutely easy. Nobody covering the middle of the field at all. I don't know where the linebackers were at. Easy pitch and catch on a 3rd and goal from the 8 for the TD. 10-0 lead. And right now, this defense, I mean, we have 5 quarters now, 5.5 right now going. We haven't allowed a single point. So we'll see what Minnesota, they can actually get something before the half. And that's the guy you got to get involved right there. To me, the best receiver in the NFL. You have to get that guy the ball. He is absolutely fantastic. And he is just a nightmare all over. I mean, I'd still throw him in double team, but look at Mac Wilson coming through in a 3rd down. This dude is an absolute beast. Brings down Aaron Jones for the stop. Just throws off, looks like the center, and then gets through for the tackle. And not only that, tackle for loss, gets the stop and a punt. 2:50 left here in this first half. Oh, man, who was that down on the ground? As Kyler's going to go down. We got a tackle just getting destroyed. Not good at all. 3rd and 24, so we're going to have to really be careful here. Might just have to run it. That's what we're going to do with Trey Benson, but, I mean, their run defense is just fantastic. So they're going to have really good field position here. They're in 40 at the 45-yard line of Arizona. So McCarthy, this offense, great field position, but it's going to be a disaster to start. A sack, 9-yard loss. They're going to hurry this one up. That's just a great throw. And why is Kazir White on Justin Jefferson? I don't want that at all. I do not. That is, total mismatch. So Minnesota finally has something here. Going to Jefferson. That's what I said. If you want to get something rolling, go to that guy. As they got 1 timeout left, 39 seconds left here in this first half. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jefferson had it, but Nick Cross lays the wood. Great job there. 2nd and goal. Fiery, what a defensive play by Williams. Just diving out of nowhere. That was, wow, great reaction. Seeing some really good defensive play here. McCarthy looking around, will be taken down by who else? Zaven Collins. And Minnesota will have to settle for a field goal attempt here, which is up, and it is good. That is the first points this defense has allowed in 5 and almost 6 quarters. Almost 6. We got real close there. Still haven't obviously had allowed the touchdown yet, but 10-3 lead. A little bit more of a competitive game here today. Like I said, the Minnesota defense a lot better. We've got the Jets. There's Seattle. Yeah, if they lose that game, they're over. 7-7 there. Go down to Atlanta. 10-7 Chargers with the lead. Is Atlanta right in there? And that NFC South, which is just not good. Not good at all. But, yeah, a lot of those teams down there. I mean, the Saints have been playing well this year, but obviously in this game it's not so much. As we try to get this run game going with Connor, you see only 7 carries, 21 yards, as that is not a good thing to see. The lineman getting up and, shaking his arm, and he is in major pain with, that's not what I want to see at all. So hopefully Will Hernandez is okay. As Murray's going to take off, he'll pick up around 7. See if we get an injury update here shortly. Single back is Benson. We're going to roll out, have a wide open man underneath, but we have a wide open man down the field, and he missed him. Oh, Kyler, you had him. Torn labrum for Will Hernandez. That is going to be a multi-week injury. He's done for a while, but man, a wide open guy. And now can't drop that off to Benson. Incomplete, and we're going to punt. A missed opportunity there. So dump it off to Jones, breaks a tackle, and Jones will have a first down up to the 24. So he brought the heat that time on McCarthy, but good job by him to, still find his underneath man. So they'll go back to Jones on the handoff, and Jones going nowhere there, only a gain of 2. So a big third down here for this Minnesota offense. We're going to just rush 4. Over the middle, caught Hawkinson with the grab. Wilson this time gets beat in coverage. Hawkinson, big first down for Minnesota. Up the midfield. Hand this one off to Jones. Getting some really good blocks. Jones has some running room. Gets down to the 32. Gain of 18. And Minnesota's offense in business here right now. Trying to tie this ball game up at 10 apiece. In motion, they go back to Jones. Jones has running room. Maybe a man to beat. Cross will bring him down at the 12. Looks like the running game from Minnesota is starting to get going here in this second half. Now McCarthy to throw on second down. Back of the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown. What a throw. That was really good coverage. The coverage was there. Just a better throw, better catch. And Jordan Addison with the game-tying touchdown. Yeah, I mean, that is on the money. You have underneath coverage there. Crosses got over the top right next to him. What a throw. What a catch. Great drive by the Minnesota offense. We're all tied up at 10 apiece. So we got ourselves a ball game here today. As Minnesota, maybe same thing. Maybe trying to save their season right now. Get to 5-7. You go to 4-8. You're in real troubles. Well, that's a tough throw. That is a tough throw. It is incomplete, and Minnesota's defense, they are looking good. And you got Aaron Jones 1 yard away from 1,000 for the season. So he's having a great first season here with Minnesota as he'll make a catch on that one and gets us close here, a third down and short. So where do they go here in 3rd and 3? You could go to Jones. He's been running the ball well. They're going to play action. Pressure. Oh, Thompson missed and over the middle caught first down. That is a huge play. That should have been a sack. That should have been drive over. That should have been a punt. Man, just a miss there. They go back to Jones. Cuts it up. That is just some really great patient running. And Jones is off to the races. Nobody catches him. Touchdown, Minnesota. They will take the lead. How is this team 4-7? They look so good. They look fantastic. 17-0 into the fourth quarter. So we have some business to do here as they bring a full-out blitz as we got Zay Jones with the reception, and that's a first down. Kyler just got rid of that just in time. I'm pretty sure he did still take a big hit, but man, they just brought the heat there. 2nd and 4 run game with Connor. Yeah, it's nothing. Nothing today, really, at all. They've been fantastic. 3rd down and 3. I'm saying possibly go for it territory here, depending what happens. Oh, we have a man down the field, and he doesn't miss him this time. Wilson breaks a tackle, in for the touchdown, Michael Wilson. Kyler might have missed him earlier, doesn't miss him here. I mean, it was thrown a little bit behind him. Wilson had to make a really great grab, break off the tackle, tied up at 17 apiece. As Aaron Jones is having a fantastic day here today for Minnesota. As, yeah, they're going to go right back to him. But Mac Wilson is there, fills the gap, brings him down. 3rd down and 2. Single back is Jones. Here comes in motion. They're going to give it to Jones, and he's got the first down. Or does he? No, he's knocked back. It's going to be short. Max Melton makes a fantastic stop. Gets him to spin around. They come over, clean it up. That is a stop, but it looked like he had a surefire first down. So they will have to punt. Gives us back the ball. Underneath, caught. That is Zay Jones with the reception and a first down. Is Kyler under duress today? He's missed a couple throws, but really, he's had a solid game. So we hand off to Connor. Connor making a couple guys miss. And that's the best run he's had the entire game. But looks like, man, Higgins is down. Higgins is down. We just keep losing receiving. Hopefully he's okay. 1st and 10, Kyler rolling out. Man, that pressure is just relentless. I mean, Van Ginkel is just I mean, the dude is all over the place. As Turner will bring him down. Hit bursitis. He'll be able to return. Knocks us back 3. This time you can see just a 3-man rush as we go underneath to McBride. McBride very close to a first down. 3rd down and 2 up to the 46. The way this is setting up, we couldn't run this ball here. And Kyler's going to keep it. That is a perfect read option. Probably should have slid down not to risk any injury or fumbles, but that just worked out absolutely perfect. Great play call, first down. And now we got a 3rd down. Looking, our linemen are just getting annihilated. Down the field to Michael Wilson. And he hangs on, gets the 2 feet in bounds. First down, Arizona. Huge first. 3:25 left in this game. Handoff to Connor. Connor breaking some tackles, keeps driving, picks up 9, down to the 3. Love to just let this clock run a little bit. 2nd and 1, Connor up the middle. Well, forget about that because we're going to go in for the go-ahead score. Connor in for the touchdown, and we'll retake the lead here in this game, 24-17. Man, that Kyler throw, that Michael Wilson, I mean, he was open from the beginning, just didn't see him, just worried about the pressure. But great job getting the 2 feet in bounds, making that big catch on 3rd down. And here we are with the lead once again. Can we keep it? Minnesota's offense, really, it's been, Hawkinson's had a solid game. Jefferson's been okay. We've kind of, I think, contained him, as much as we could. But it's really been Aaron Jones. So let's see what J.J. McCarthy has here with 2 minutes left in the game. McCarthy back to throw. We're bringing some heat. It's picked up, and it's picked off! Kazir White is there! So McCarthy maybe forces the throw, or maybe didn't even see Kazir White, because honestly, I didn't even see him. Drops into coverage, looking for Aaron Jones, and McCarthy makes a mistake. Another pick for him. And now, a first down or 2 ends this one. Benson with the carry. Benson continues to dig forward, picks up 7. Timeout, Minnesota. 2nd down and 3. A first down here doesn't end it yet. As actually that might work out in our favor because right now it brings up 3rd down and inches. If we get a first down here, it's over. We hand off. Benson's got it, no problem. First down, move the chains. That's the final timeout for Minnesota. And now we can just kneel this one out and come out of here with a hard-fought, really good victory. 24-17 against a really good Minnesota team. I mean, Jones was fantastic. Honestly, McCarthy just makes a rookie mistake. If they have the way Sam Darnold's playing quarterback right now for this Vikings team, if he's in at quarterback at this game, we probably lose. Really. Because, it wasn't until the end of the game where I know Connor says 4.5 a carry, but it wasn't until the 4th quarter where we really got anything. Michael Wilson, 100 yards, couple of touchdowns, big key catch on that 3rd down. Well, at least we got one solid game here today because that 38-0 drubbing of the Seahawks, not really a very entertaining game at all. Unless sometimes some people, if you're a fan of a team, I'm a Ravens fan. I enjoyed that Sunday night game against the Bills. It was over with, in the 4th quarter, but hey, I'll enjoy it for sure. But yeah, but watching these, probably not the most enjoyable where that one definitely was. Very, very good game. Michael Wilson has himself an upgrade. And with the 2 wins today, that puts us as 5 straight victories. So Wilson's now up to an 80 with the morale, so he's really like a 78 overall. But he's starting to step up. He really is, because Marvin Harrison Jr. will be back in 2 weeks, but Will Hernandez will miss a month. So he'll be out a month with a torn labrum. Pascal will be back next week. Oh, he must have been out for that game. I didn't realize. But let's take a look at the records. Ravens' best record in football, 12-1. They've won 12 in a row after losing that opener against Kansas City. Steelers, though, at 10-2 right there. Texans at 11-2. The AFC is ridiculous. Colts are 8-5. The Jets, actually, since we beat them, they've lost a couple more in a row. So they've lost 3 straight, but they still have that division easily. They'll clinch that. The Bills are 2-10. The Bills! Chiefs already clinched that division. That is crazy. They've already clinched. NFC, Lions at 8-4. You got the Packers at 7-5. So it's either going to come down to Detroit or Green Bay there. Look at this division. I mean, the Saints are 5-7, a game out of first. You got 3 teams tied at 6-6. Cowboys at 8-4. Eagles at 5-7 have lost 4 in a row. We're at 9-3, 5 wins in a row. Looks like the Rams just lost for the first time, but they're 7-5 with San Francisco just working their way up there, 7-5 as well. So this division is going to come down to, it's going to be interesting. But I would have to say, we got Seattle next time. Then you have New England, and then Carolina, and then the Rams. I mean, our schedule down the stretch, I think, isn't that bad. We'll see. We might have it clinched up before we even play San Francisco there. So who knows what's going to happen here in the final 5 games of the season. But right now, 9-3, looking very good. So we'll take on Seattle once again and hope to get another victory. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.